I think 99% of the world's problems would be solved.
Can you make it louder?
If females walked through life with their body count on their forehead. Because it would prevent all of the disintegration of morals. It would prevent so many things about the world.
But you know what, there's like a lot.
And women would be like, to be with me as a man, I don't want to put another number on my forehead. You have to be a good man. They wouldn't stop fucking these idiots and stop being idiots. And all the idiocy would disappear. All the degeneracy would disappear. Families would return. Virgins meeting their first man, staying with him her whole life and being proud of it. Couldn't we go back to such a beautiful age? All we have to do is start putting numbers on girls' foreheads. We could fix everything.
That attitude is disgusting.
Okay.
So men are lonely, are touch starved. Women need to start putting their body head on their forehead because they fuck too many men and they're fucking around too much, and we have no more virgins who are pure and don't want to do those things. Which one do you want? Do you want a world full of virgins, or do you want a world full of hoes that are fucking you guys?
Well, I mean, he did say women originally, and then he said he made an argument for men basically becoming accountable because they don't want another number added to their forehead. I mean, obviously it would never happen for obvious reasons, but it would create a lot of accountability for everyone. And we see a lot of, like, people don't hold themselves accountable for things a lot nowadays.
For what though? Because we're not saying put on a men's head.
Dick.
Yeah, it's one thing that being accountable for is the fact that she has to take account for the fact that she's slept with another man. I don't see how that's a society starlight, everything in the world's gonna change. I know it's a joke, but like still to even like try to like sit and try to rationalize that statement is like, I don't even think that should have the energy towards it, because it makes
Here, let's give some other people an opportunity to
Yeah.
respond. We're going to go around the table.
Oh, he wanted to hear from you? All right. Okay.
You, and then we'll just go around like this.
I don't really have too much to say on that one.
Come on, you're a little upset by what he said.
No,
Come on.
I mean, it was, look, it's obviously an unrealistic expectation that women are suddenly going to have their body counts on their foreheads. I also think that, yeah, while some women may want to watch it, I think it won't change anything for some other women who will continue doing what they were doing previously. So I don't even really think it's worth thinking about all that deeply, because I think, sure, it might stop some people, but it won't affect others. So
I think some people are open about it and some people aren't, and the reason they're not, I think specifically with people who have a higher body count, I don't know if they are ashamed of themselves or worry more about other people shaming them. So I think it's an uncomfortable topic for a lot of people. So I don't know if that would be the best approach. Yeah.
Okay.
If somebody's going to put themselves in the position where they do have a high body count, I don't think that it would be an issue if everybody had to know, because men deserve the option. They should deserve the chance to know what a woman's body count is if women have the same opportunity. Like, a man should be able to want somebody who has slept with 0 people just as easily as a woman should be. Like, I don't think there's an issue with that.
Yeah. I actually kind of agree with that. Kind of going back to like your comment too. Like, if like a woman wants people to know like how many people that she slept with, she'll go out and tell people. So it's just like, and if a guy wants to know how much a woman has slept with, it just gives women accountability as well as men. So
I think it would definitely hold accountability in the way that, like, I think people do know that sometimes it's morally not unacceptable, but I think people are ashamed of it. And I think, like, if people were to know, they wouldn't want them to know. So I think definitely it would definitely make a difference. I'm not saying, like, I just think, like, oh yeah, if you have a high one, I'm not shaming you in any way, but I think definitely there's some people out there that are ashamed of their high one. But I'm not saying that's everyone, but I'm saying I think morally, or like just in general, like it would definitely, I think, make an effect on how many hookups there would be in today.
Sure.
I just think that's like a personal conversation that like should happen between you and the person like you're looking to have a relationship with. I don't think it needs to be like everyone needs to know. I don't think that's necessary. I just think like you and the other person can have an honest conversation about it, and like that's all there has to be. Like, I don't think it needs to be like some public thing that like everyone knows about. Like,
Okay.
I think what I will say is in terms of hookup culture, like if you're sleeping with someone, why does body count necessarily matter if it's just gonna happen like for a night? In terms of like a relationship though, like I feel like there should, like if you're telling the person that you're gonna commit to a relationship with, you should like build a sense of trust. Like if you're lying to them about your body count, like that's a whole other issue that I feel like is just not gonna lead to a good relationship with good